lovely Sagittarians out there. Thanks for joining me. This is your reading for the new moon in Gemini, your counterpart on the astro wheel, of course. Yes, we're skipping and whizzing and skimming across many surfaces at this current time. Now, I don't usually pull the cards and put them out here first, but I did. And so let's just have a wee look. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, is what I always say. And thanks for joining me. Check out other titles that might stand out for you in these videos, which will all be up if you're watching this. So, thanks for all your comments and likes and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. We come out here with art. Now, art in the Thoth deck is the Temperance card. We're pulling in a lot of things to create something new, to create something pretty special. Now, there's timing involved, as there is for creating anything. There is timing. And it's not necessarily just about you following a clock. It's timing on a far grander scale. So this is a wonderful card. People always talk about divine timing. In some ways it is, because it's happening around you as much as what you're actually doing yourself. We then have the Six of Wands, which is a wonderful card. It's a very good card. It's probably like, the winner. The winner. It's people seeing you, your values reflected back at you. You might be experiencing something at the moment or be involved in something where it gives you a great boost. That your value is you're seeing it more, Sagittarius. It gives you a lot of fuel. It gives you maybe a feeling of being quite powerful within yourself. I think there's a lot of, we need to understand and appreciate that. We often don't feel very powerful within ourselves, in our own world, in our own head and heart. So this is a good thing. It's a pretty good thing, all right. We've got the Emperor, that's why I'm speaking of power. Maybe this is making you feel, I'm thinking, it's making you feel that your actions actually, they impact a lot of people. And you're very aware of that, and you're very aware of it to deliver in a gentle way. Sagittarius, I do feel that. We've got the Queen of Swords. Very clear. Precise, mental acumen, intellect. There's not much emotion here. Well, there's none. But this is the archetype of the Queen. We take from the Queen a level of wisdom and being straight up and down. So, let us clarify. We clarify with a few decks. If you haven't joined me before, let's go through. Let's look at Temperance. This wonderful divine timing. Divine time. As it should be. I do see a Sagittarian that somehow at the moment is in an environment where they can take their own time anyway. Wow, we've got some big ones here, Sagittarius. 3 big ones in a row, starting with beautiful Temperance. Alchemy. Alchemy. We have Justice. Speaking of the Queen of Swords, straight up and down the line. We're rebalancing here in this process, whatever it is you're involved in. we're getting a large dose of rebalance, which is a wonderful thing at this time in the world. Justice, the red robes off. There's a lot of strong feminine. There's a lot of strong female in this selection of cards. I don't care whether you're whatever you are, it's not about gender. It's a strong female force within these cards. We then have judgment. To look at it as a sort of, what's the word? Analogy maybe, or metaphor maybe. We see like a series of film clips passing before our eyes. All the choices and decisions and experiences that have taken us to where we are at this current point. Judgment. There's a necessity to allow this, to say temperance, to allow this to play out. Might be some Sagittarians that are in the company of a lot of women at the moment. Anyway, let's look at victory for you. Sagittarius. Seeing your value. Now we've got this death card that keeps flipping. I don't know how it flipped up that way. It's done it twice. We'll just get one more. Clearly, with death, it's not literal. It is a transformative process that you're involved in at the moment. So I think that's wonderful. Transition, transmission, transformation, transfiguration, all the trans all at once. It's a wonderful new development. It's stepping through. You know, you might find you feel like you've been walking through some kind of liminal space, and then 6 of Wands, death, 3 of Discs, works in motion big time, working collaboration with others, lots of ideas, building that foundation in the process of whatever you're involved in at this time, always with other people. We've got quite a few cards that came out for that 6 of Wands. As what I was saying, what was I saying? Working with other people, yeah, there can be conflict. There always is. That's how we learn to resolve conflict often. It's like a training ground. 5 of Wands. It is a training ground, you know. And then we have another youthful card. The Prince of Swords, understanding the machinations of power, whether that's your own, whether it's in group, whether it's to do with others. Understanding how that works, how you use yours, how you understand it. It's an adolescent and it's a learning card, because we must understand this. It is the exchange in this world on every level, in every element of our daily life, is understanding our own power and how we use it. That's what I mean. There's kind of that thing here, like powerful sort of feminine principles or feminine feeling in this selection of cards. Let's look at the Emperor. Yet we have the Emperor. Who said we can't be an emperor in our own life? All right, so we've got the Star. This is a healing and embracing, I say. A recognition of your own power, Sagittarius. stripped back naked. There's water flowing, there's items getting thrown in the cauldron with temperance, and now we've got a stripped back naked ready to receive under those 7 sisters. Matariki is coming up. Pleiades, Matariki here in Aotearoa is coming up. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Healing. Did I say that? Healing card. There's something that springs to mind, which is from the Book of Thoth, in relation to what is technically the Strength card. There's a section within there, and it just popped into my head seeing the Star card. There's a small section. I am uplifted in my heart, and the kisses of the stars rain hard upon my body. It's a beautiful thing. Sagittarius, it's a beautiful thing from the Book of Thoth. Now, Queen. Queenie. Queen of Swords. In the process, what about actually, for some Sagittarians, if you're dealing with groups of women or you're involved in something, or in terms of working as well with a lot of women, or I do get that. I've lost what I was going to say there for a moment. Sometimes we suffer that. I'm not sure why or where that's coming from, but sometimes we suffer that. So we're looking at the Queen of, we find it hard. Some women find it hard to understand the way that women work in groups, because there's quite, I'm not going to go into it. From a personal point of view, that's often how I felt. I prefer one-on-one, Anyway, I've seen it play out in many workplaces where you do work with a lot of women. But what I'm saying here is, look, there are positives and negatives on both sides here. We've got the 8, number of the mind. We're creating a distance here. We can create distance in our own time for our own intentions, personally, whatever they are. You don't have to tell that to others either. You don't have to share that. It's a beautiful card. In some ways, I often look at it, depending on the other cards, of course, that we're creating a buffer zone, a real good psychic, mental, psychological, whatever, buffer zone around ourselves, so that we're not blown and thrown. We're not, suffering slings and arrows here of other people's arrows emotionally. We create a lovely level of objectivity in ourselves, and therefore in relation to what we deal with around us. With that, I'll get one more card here, Sagittarius. We've got the 3 of Swords. We know, we understand, we all understand what the 3 of Swords is. It's about sorrow, heart pain. We investigate. Sometimes we review how those periods in our past where we experience that level of sorrow. And remember, the 3 of Discs is in this a line up here, that wonderful collaborative ability to work with others and build something new collectively. Sagittarius, it might be someone from the past. This is pretty nice. All right, 6 of Cups. Beautiful card. We've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Six of Cups, memories from the past about emotional giving and receiving, because we know in this card that there was a time where we gave very freely without agendas. There's a great level of trust in this card. What else came out? Wow, hello. Ace of Cups. Beautiful gift. It's as if creating a level of objectivity which is not disconnection. On an emotional level, you're able to receive a lot more. Sagittarius, able to receive without compromising yourself. So let's get a Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy. I'm trying to keep these readings sort of a bit shorter because people generally don't watch. Anyway, I keep going. I've got stamina. Okay. And a large level of sincerity, I must say. What have we got? We've got Tabira of the Waters. This is about healing. How expansive can water be? It just fills any container that doesn't have any little holes in it, doesn't it? You know, we kind of fortify our emotional container. That is ourselves. And he of the fiery sword. There's a lot of strength in this reading, a lot of female feeling, a lot of female strength. He of the fiery sword, straight down the line, just like the Queen of Swords. Very precise. Now, one last card, Sagittarius. Rock Mineral Crystal. I love these cards. They're very simple. Just an added extra rock mineral crystal for your guidance, Sagittarius. Will something jump? Thank you. Thank you. Wow. So we've got, this is quite a big, strong crystal rock. We've got Moldavite. Moldavite. Beautiful greeny, dark stone. Healing, protection, telepathy, and connection. I think you are finding that at this time. You're seeing it presented to you in your world, Sagittarius. So on that note, very protective. Oh, we also have one underneath it. Golden or gold sheen obsidian. Personal power, spiritual manifestation, earth healing, and new experiences. Think you're experiencing new things, new insights. On that note, Sagittarius, enjoy this beautiful new moon. Take good care and have a wonderful week. Ka kite. Bye.